is what they came for. What you waiting for? Give them what they came for. This is what they came for. Long shot, but I got the reach. Pop lock, now I'm off the leash. Mic drop, I ain't gotta preach.
One-on-one, check ball. You do know this is my house, right? Yeah, it's my house too.
Take charge, no one can compete. I just do what comes natural.
Big time shot by
This is what they came for. What you waiting for? Give them what they came for. This is what they came for. Long shot, but I got the reach. Pop lock, now I'm off the leash. Mic drop, I ain't gotta preach.
One-on-one, check ball. You do know this is my house, right? Yeah, it's my house too.
Take charge, no one can compete. I just do what comes natural.
big time shot by
This is what they came for.
Brought to you by your league, and you said my shoe legend, yeah. Also, thank you so much to Wintrix, HT, MBL, and our partner, social media partner, TikTok. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we welcome everyone to Aseel here in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. And right now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing the team for tonight's game. Introducing MS number 5, Sangre Simabago. Number 7, Port Hartiel. Number 11, Yi Hu Wong. Number 14, Kian Yuan Pratt. Number 38, Lord Saint Mac. Number 31, Yeah How Hu. And number 99, come on, Aseel. And the starting five for MS we have number 52, Number 33, Wei Yang
你们有人拿这篮子里面的球吗？有人拿篮子里面的球吗？
And the head coach, Jeff Alvin Buras. Ladies and gentlemen, you got for And right now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing your opponent for the game, we have the Kuala Lumpur Aseel, number 1, John Urias. Number 7, Nancy Pan. Number 8, Kang Song. Number 11, Jin Hong Lee. Number 17, Ted Boygan. Number 24, Wai Kin Chua. Number 38, Dirty Kwan. And the starting five for KFC we have number 5, Mahadevan Mayer. Number 10, Ron Jiang. Number 13, Jun Mando. Number 18, Yong Gan Wee. And the captain, number 77, Wei Long Tan. And the head coach is the key ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Kuala Lumpur Aseel. Introducing the referee for the game, the coach is Mr. Jeremy Young, the Empire, Gan Wan Tan, and Hong Ken.
Okay, big match on the way here at Bubble. Let's do a sound check. If you're a fan of NS Matrix, make some noise! Not too good, not too good. We're gonna go to the next side. If you're a fan of KL Aseel, make some noise! Matrix is at the top 10. Okay, so that's the competition right now, and last time we go. 30 seconds to take off your defensive board. Stand by.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. It's game number 3 for day number 3 right here at Mama Stadium. We have the two rivals here in the Malaysian basketball. It is the NS Matrix and the KL Aseel.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our final game on this wonderful Friday. You're with me, Ben Ibrahim, and we've switched analysts over to our women's head coach for the Malaysian women's national basketball team. Welcome back, Tracy Yo. Trace, how's it going?
Yeah, thanks, Ben. Yeah, no, really good. And had a busy day, but really looking forward to tonight's game.
Absolutely. Arguably the two best teams in Malaysia at the moment. And two teams who are not playing with any imports. The NS Matrix team and the KL Aseel team, the two teams who met in the D-League final just a couple of months ago, and Matrix won that game by 3 points, 73-70. It was looking like a blowout victory for Matrix, but KL Aseel threw the kitchen sink at Matrix and just wilted it down to a 3-point game. So there'll be a bit of payback in the minds of Aseel here, and they get it to drop right there through their big man, number 8.
Yeah, nice turnaround jumper there. Good finish on the rim.
Absolutely. Pass, fade away, and sinks it right there. Good move by Liu Wei Yong, the veteran of Malaysian basketball. Inside and finish with the finger roll. Split 3 defenders there, Tracy.
Yeah, no, excellent. Like, put it to the floor and, yeah, very smooth. As you said, got between 3 there.
Absolutely.
Oh.
That's Lim Wan Seong. Turnover right here. Rise up. Wei Yong Gun showing size is not an obstacle in this wonderful game of basketball.
Yeah, well, that's right. Well, you're talking to a guard as well, so I go for the small people, and that's fine. And, yeah, he was very quick and great hands there. Oh.
Second chance point right there, and another basket for Mr. Wei Yong. Got his way right there. So 6-4 at the moment. Aseel lead. Nothing between them right now. Screen by Megan Mahadevan. Push shot in the lane. And they're full of confidence at the moment here, Tracy.
Yeah, absolutely. They're coming out very aggressive and attacking the paint and getting some good shots out of it.
Matrix looking a bit rusty. 80% of the Matrix players played for the national team in the recent FIBA Asia qualifiers. Rise up, Anthony puts it away right there. He's such a big improver, Anthony.
And it looked like Aseel there were a bit in the zone. I thought a 2-3,
Yeah.
but got a bit mixed up on the backside there.
Well, Coach Iki loves to play that zone. Very famous or infamous for that zone. Pump fake. Megan gets his own miss. Tries to bulldoze his way in.
Well, good offensive board to him, and obviously there was a couple of hands in there, so we'll see if he can finish at the free throw line.
Absolutely. Strong move by Megan. Well done to keep going at it. Foul there on Anthony Liu.
Yep, didn't quite have body position. Rimmed out the first free throw.
Some of you are asking where is Abang Nick, which is Nick Muhammad. He's not on court yet. Megan Mahadevan has worked very hard on his free throws, and the hard work has paid off right there. Aseel lead by a triple.
Yep, they're definitely back in that, or what looks like a 2-3 zone, although then they switched that, so maybe they're a bit of man end zone.
May with the bounce. Push shot, not on target right there. May. Sorry, Tracy, for all intensive purposes, number 27 is May. That's his nickname.
Ah, okay, very good.
Yeah, so that'll be a lot easier to remember than Ting Chun Hong.
Yes, possibly. Okay, May, I can remember.
That's right, the month of May. Arguably the #1 ranked player in Malaysia.
Oh yes, I did watch him at the recent games and
There's a lot of
FIBA Asia qualifiers.
That's right. There's a lot of argument that from the Malaysian coaching circles that he should play overseas and try to go up against better competition.
I think it's always, a good life experience as well as a basketball experience to play overseas.
Absolutely.
For sure.
You need to play against the best.
Yep.
That's it. It's not the greatest pass. Fake, shoot. Oh, that's good defense by Matrix.
Oh, kept it alive.
Megan. Oh, couldn't put it away right there. That's a gimme shot right there. So both teams looking a little bit nervous at the moment. Mei cross-court pass, fires, miss, tap. Here they come, the Aseel team. Thought about the pull-up. Wee Yong Gun. Oh! Wee Yong Gun wants to make long gun. That's what he's famous for. And has he caught the shooting bug tonight?
Well, he started well, so we'll see. But yeah, great three-point transition three, and got them all excited for sure. Another steal by Aseel.
Way long, great dish, Megan. Oh, strong move right there. And a timeout call by Coach Jeff Reness. I think Coach Jeff Reness is not coaching tonight. He's leading his coaching duties to Coach Kulim Lee, the assistant coach of the Malaysian national team and one of the senior coaches at Matrix. Very, very interesting start. Let's have a look at the highlights here, right here. Tracy, walk us through it.
Yeah, well, like definitely KLC has started well, and they're getting 2 feet in the paint, and they've scored a lot of their points in there. And then obviously that last transition three that has caused the timeout to be called.
Absolutely, and Aseel playing with nothing to lose. Look at that, splitting 3 defenders. That's going to give you some confidence. And Wee Yong Gun right there over Ong Wei Yong. And sending a statement to Ong Wei Yong, I'm coming after your position on the national team.
Ah, there you go. Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's always good to have good, healthy competition.
No, it is. I mean, like I said, a lot of the KL Aseel guys, they're the rising stars in the Malaysian basketball scene. So they're taking on literally their big brothers.
Okay.
So Kwek Ten Dien, Wong Yi Hao, Mei, they've been around for a long time. But they need good competition, and the Aseel boys will give them that right there. So they're with a point to prove, especially number 10, Lim Wan Seong, long, lanky player who wants to give the bigs a run for their money.
That was a nicely executed offense out of the timeout.
Well, they needed that because they're not playing the best. Liu Wei Yong with the jump shot. Wee Yong Gun rises up. Good defense right there by Mei. There was a mismatch. Long pass. It hit the backboard.
It did. Don't see that very often.
No, and Mr. Philippines showing us how that was done. Jun Manjo, apparently a big import talent. Sorry, I said it at the start of the game. That there was no imports here. Oh, big shot there by Mei. I said at the start of the game there was no imports for Aseel, but stand corrected with Jun Manjo right there.
So they have one import on their roster.
Yeah, which is Jun Manjo.
Number 13.
Number 13. Well, no North American imports anyway, or European imports. So thank you for joining us, Herman Wong, Louis Lee, SU, Lee Luhi, Mad. Those are Jasmine Go. Big shout out to you guys. Give us a big shout out to me, Ben Ibrahim, and Tracy York as well. Your commentators for the major basketball leagues. A close game right here. Step back 3, and the highlight right there.
Yeah, you got called for a blocking foul just prior to that, so the shot wasn't counted, and turnover for Aseel.
Here they come, Wei Long. He's improved big time in the last couple of months, looking to take that step and evolution in his national basketball career. Good screen by Megan. Wee Yong Gun.
Yeah.
Oh, the left-hander. That's courage personified, Trace.
Great job. I like him taking on. He had the screen at the top and drove hard to the hoop, and then you put obviously the defense under pressure and the referees, so he's got himself to the free throw line.
And if there's one man you don't want to send to the charity stripe, it's Wee Yong Gun. Not blessed with height, but very, very good basketball IQ. Iki Lip, the first player that he will always select is Wee Yong Gun.
Ah, very good.
Yep. And he'll always try to select Megan Mahadevan, the big man, the big number 5 there.
Yep.
So those are his usually 2 go-to guys. 100% for Wee Yong Gun.
Yeah, very good start for him.
No, it's great. 6-point lead, early days yet. Kwek Tenyuen, the veteran. Mei being bumped.
It looks like they're going to try to double team him, but he clearly can pass the ball, so
Absolutely.
found the open man. Just didn't finish.
Good shot there off the crossover. And they are not intimidated here, Tracy, the Aseel team. And they're really going for it.
Yeah, no, not at all. They're being probably the main aggressors and going at it hard and putting NS Matrix under a little bit of defensive pressure.
Absolutely. And don't forget, the NS Matrix team just got back from overseas in Mongolia, so they will have not the most ideal rest. But game time is game time. Nobody's going to complain about too much basketball.
No, that's true.
You're not, as a coach.
No, you love games. You like to compete and open three. No.
They get it back. They'll reset.
Board.
Nicholas Tem drives. Lost the ball, but they get it back. Got to watch the shot clock. Oh, giveaway right there. Thought Wei Long was on the wing. Poor communication, but you move on.
Yeah, that's right. They were at least being aggressive at the top, but yeah, clearly didn't move to where that pass was going to go.
Just to answer the question from Akmal Arif, the Matrix team in the white with a shot right there. That's Milo, former national captain in 2019 before he had an ACL injury. Great to see him back in business. He's had a long road to recovery, Milo. Sung, screen by Megan. It's offensive foul right there, Trace.
Yeah, that's his second one actually. He got it not long ago out of the out of bounds, and yeah, he's thrown the hand out. And I think he's just got a tech foul.
Yeah. He's asking, Coach E. Keelip is asking for a review. The referee's not having it.
You can probably correct me on this. Is he allowed to have one review if he calls for it?
Yeah, he's allowed to have a review, but the referee's got to agree to it.
Really?
The rules are a little bit different here, Trace. If I'm putting that diplomatically, I was just telling Dan that this is a tournament that you can change your roster.
Right.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And that's not just a Malaysian thing. I've seen that in other Asian competitions as well. So if things are going, you know where without a paddle, you can make the adjustments. Personnel adjustments.
Personnel adjustments, yeah. And then the big fella for KSLC now has got 3 fouls, so he's clearly onto the bench now for a while.
Well, that's going to hurt them a little bit because they're very reliant on him. Cho Kok Hao with the layup. Wei Long. And that's the other Philippine import, Jai Reyes, 35 years old. Had a great game the other night. He was the player of the game. He's a very nice guy. He was the organizer of the Phil Malaysia basketball tournament a couple of weeks ago. So he was playing entrepreneur, but tonight he's playing import.
Okay, very good.
Pretty good shooter as well. Nicholas Tem, a guy who's knocking on the door for a 1 and 2 position for the national team, number 7. He's a pretty decent shooter. Oh, not quite. He thought about it, but he hasn't had a lot of game time lately. Very nice kid, very respectful. He was one of Jamie Pillman's backup point guards for the KL Dragons.
Okay, very good. Yeah, no, hopefully he gets a bit of time tonight.
No, he's a good guy. He's a good kid. Very nice guy. And a hard worker as well. With the 2, couldn't get that to land in the tin. So Matrix, a bit fortunate at the moment. Still close there. Kwek, Big Daddy Kwek. Missed the 3-point shot right there. The tap. Wei Long on the drive, going forward. Pull up from the elbow. Miss. So just holding it.
Shots.
Sorry, Trace?
Sorry, a couple of quick shots by both teams.
That's right. Wei Yong Gun tried to go for the steal, taking on the bigger Yi Hao. Oh, he got this. Sorry, Nicholas Tem, my mistake. He got the steal right there. Fires! Rises up. Who's got it? Loose ball. It's everywhere at the moment. Wong Yi Hao. With the, oh! Now that's Wee Young Gun with the steal. Up, way long, and in, and one. Momentum with Aseel, Tracy.
Yeah, absolutely. That few play phases went up and down really quickly, and yeah, a steal here and then a turnover, and now he's got 2 points on the rim and +1 with the free throw.
So this is one of also Jamie Perlman's recruits once upon a time, Mr. Wei Long from the Aseel team.
We've got one free throw here and see what their defense is after this.
But converts the three-point play. Driving, oh, off balance. It's getting pretty physical out there, Tracy.
Yeah, definitely is. There's, the guards are going at it. They're all very quick guards for both teams, and but he got called for a travel on that one.
Absolutely. And Waikin playing the guard position. Deflection, but they got it back. Oh, great. Oh, as I was about to praise him for the way he handled it. Up and in. Good move right there by Matrix.
Yeah, great finish. He'd just come off the bench, and yeah, great impact for NS Matrix.
21-17. Jai Reyes for the triple. Bang! Jai Reyes saying, calm down. That's how you get it done. Jai Reyes telling all his teammates, let's think about this one. I'm going to be bold and call him Uncle Jai Reyes because he's 35 years old.
Oh, really? Is he?
Yes, and he's still playing very good basketball.
Yeah, absolutely. He's clearly a floor leader and made a great three off the pick and roll there and dish here.
Couldn't
just
quite.
not finished.
That's right. Couldn't quite get that to go down. Gives it up right there. Wong Yi Hao. Reyes tried to slip in. Takes it. Couldn't make it. Couldn't hang on to it as well.
Yeah, it's certainly very physical.
It's physical and hot potato out there. 24-17 in favor of Aseel. They cannot get complacent.
No, not at all. It'd be good to see whether they use their 24-second shot clock here and just hopefully then use their 24 and guard for the last 15. But we'll see what play they come up with. Looks like NS Matrix sitting in a zone, so have a look.
That's interesting to be going into a zone because you don't want to let Jai Reyes catch fire. Screen. Reyes driving. Reyes attacking.
Oh.
He couldn't split that one. Tried to get it all the way to the basket, but couldn't score.
Yeah, it was a really good take. He probably went potentially a bit earlier. I don't know what their clock management was going to be there, but yeah, just missed that finish on the rim.
Absolutely. So, Kwek Ten Yuen, this is one guy who's looking for consistency. He's been the veteran. He's been in the Malaysia, well, part of the Malaysian scene for almost 10 to 12 years. Recently, not too long ago, became a father. We used to call him Agent Zero because his number on the back was 0.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's a 6'7" Malaysian. So
I was just going to say, he's got great height.
Yeah, that don't grow on trees. So every club wants to recruit him.
Yeah.
But he's definitely, with the braces that he's wearing on his knees, or that he's definitely hit the father time. And how long can he stay in the game?
Well, as long as I know, age kind of brings a factor. But if you look after your body and and you've still got the passion for the game, I think it's great. I think a lot of players stay a lot longer in the game, a lot older now.
Good release off the fake. Not too much time. So, Coach Iki Lim not happy with the execution, and he will get stuck into his plays. He's quite... Coach Ikilip not happy despite him having a 6-point lead. That's the end of the first period. It is KL Aseel 24, NS Matrix 18. Let's have a look at some of the highlights here, Tracy. Walk us through it.
Yeah, with the turnaround jumper, I think that was the first 2 points for KS Aseel, so that was excellent. Got him a good start. Then NS Matrix matched it back with their turnaround jumper for sure. Yeah, I thought KS Aseel was certainly putting 2 feet in the paint earlier on and very active defensively and getting on the rim. And I think that really helped them to get to, I guess their 6-point lead now. They've been probably, I guess, the main aggressor, I'd say, offensively, even though they lost their big fella on 3 fouls.
Yeah, that's the problem with Megan Mahadevan. He goes into foul trouble way too early. Really big, the big man problem. So I know Coach Ikilip has worked very, very hard on that, but he's been trying to develop other bigs in that situation. But in this game, he's got two pretty good shooters, Jai Reyes and also Manjo, who can really hit those shots. But I must be honest with you, Tracy, Matrix, even though they are the benchmark of Malaysian basketball within the country, they haven't been absolutely impressive. They've just been okay.
Yeah, well, I think, it's always early days, the first quarter. And as you said, if a lot of the from the national team and they've come back from very chilly Mongolia.
Yes.
Back into the heat here. And, I think, a good team will always make its way back into it. So it'd be interesting to see how the second quarter goes.
So there's another talent, Gantek Hua. Look out for number 18 and look out for number 17, Tracy, and number 10 for Aseel. 2 big guys who are really trying to learn how to play that 3 and 4 position, and sometimes even 5. So Megan on court. That's a gamble by Coach Ikilip. Shoots. Ho-ho! The triple is good right there.
Awesome shot. The big fella set a screen. As you said, I'd potentially call it a gamble, putting him back in the start of the second quarter on 3 fouls, but we'll see how it rolls.
They hit back, and it is a 7-point game. Reyes saying hold it. He's gone to the 1 position. Wee Young Gun on the bench. Jai jabbing, driving, faking, kicking. Gotta watch that clock. Gotta watch. Put it up now. Hit the tin, but couldn't go in.
Yeah, a bit of hesitation there. I thought he probably could have taken the first open shot that came, and then obviously the shot clock was running down.
Absolutely. It's a great conversation we're having here, Trace. All that's missing is some Vegemite sandwiches.
Yes, well, that's true.
Yeah. And out. Is it not quite the turnover? May. Can't let him light up from the outside. Good swing movement right here. Jaha with a 2-point attempt. No tap. Megan with the rebound. That's not the greatest pass, but they've got it. So the stats coming in right now. Jai Reyes, poor pass to Megan. They got it back though. Way long. Up, scooped it up. And Megan to clean it up to get the deuce right there. 29-20. Jahao. He's a live wire as well. Don't let his size intimidate you. I mean, not like May right there. As I was trying to find my words, went for the 2-point shot. I was just about to say, don't judge a book by its front cover with Jahao. He's small, but absolutely dynamic, like a Mighty Mouse.
He's clearly got some great offensive moves, and that was very smooth.
And that was an offensive foul right there committed by Aseel.
Yeah, just got to have a look which number did that, because you're hoping it's not your big fella that got 2 of the same in the first quarter, but he's still walking back. So
well, that's the thing about Coach Ikilip. He doesn't have a backup big to call on, whereas Matrix have a few options. They've got Milo, they've got Yihao, May with a step back. Bang! Not the prettiest shot in the world, but he hit it.
Yeah, no, as a shooter, however you make it, but he banked that, and that's pretty special as well.
Jai Reyes, Megan with the screen, not the best screen. Reyes in trouble, goes for the triple. Bang! 2 big bang moments right here. Gante Kwa, what did I tell you? He's really growing into it. Fairly tight game here. Trace.
Yeah, no, it's you know, they made us 3 down this end, and then straight back. Aseel answered back and just still got that 7-point lead on NS Metrics.
Megan outstretched a bit there. Great ball movement. Reyes couldn't hit the 3, but Megan gets the rebound. Good job. Manjo saying, space it out. Crossover. Manjo kicks, fires high, not the best shot in the world. Chio Kok Hao cleaned it up right there. Here comes Mei past to Kok Hao. Kok Hao surveying, saying, come out, I need a screen. Anthony with a screen. Chio Kok Hao attacks. Oh, great IQ there by Chio Kok Hao and great communication.
Yeah, I thought, yeah, very smart. He went out the big fella who's on 3 and puts him under pressure to either not play the defense on that end, and yeah, he got himself on the rim. But there you go, he just answered back with a great assist.
That's right, and Jun Manjo in the right place. They set that extremely well. 34-27. And it's been a pretty entertaining game, but can't call this one.
Yeah, putting some pressure on Mei now.
Yeah, they definitely need to put some pressure on Mei. Can't give him an open look. Anthony for the high arcing shot. Oh. Shot clock violation. And that's the thing about Jai Reyes and Jun Manjo, Tracy, and I say this respectfully, you know, they're used to a very high level game where most people know how to handle the ball, decision making in the Philippines. You know, they come from that basketball Philippines culture, so they come here. You know, that's why the communication is up. I've seen this movie before, but you know, they're frustrated at the certain decisions that are made on court. So, but it's a process, and they're part of the teaching process, to be honest.
Yeah, they are, and if they can bring that leadership in the right way for their team, then everyone benefits.
Kick, launches for the triple, bang! And they are shooting extremely well from the outside at the moment. Gante Kwa, he brought out the gun and shot that on target, and because of that, it is a 10-point lead for KL Aseel. They'll take a breather off this timeout. We're back shortly. Traveling around Malaysia, travel safe, everyone. And if you want some entertainment, go to YouTube, type in Major Basketball League and watch this great game right here with me, Ben Ibrahim, and Tracy York. Thank you for all the fans digitally who are joining us. Oh, great catch right there, and to put it in, great lob pass to Wong Yi Hao, the man who can play at 2, 3, and 4. Another fantastic shooter and another player who's come through the ranks. Manjo in the lane, shakes his opponent, but here they come on attack and lost the handle right there. 37-29. Aseel psychology. I know what Coach Iki Lit will be telling him. Do not relinquish the lead.
No, absolutely. They want to keep the pressure on, and I think, push the tempo still. They're looking a little bit slower in offense, KS Aseel, but hopefully they can get, execute here. But
and that's what it's all about, execution. Manjo on the drive. Manjo to the passes to the corner. Manjo goes for the big shot. Doesn't go down. Cheo Kokhao with the rebound and the clearance. Kokhao looking for options. May lost it but got it back. And gives it away off the turnover. Here they come. Rise up and score with the easy basket right there. Jun Manjo, who's been the live wire for KL Aseel, Tracy.
he has been. He's been excellent. He's been pushing the ball. He's shooting the three. He's getting on the rim, taking advantage of that turnover by NS Matrix, and who didn't have anyone back in deep transition. And another turnover.
Yep, good steal right there. Here they come. 3-on-2 dish. Oh, what was he thinking? Seen a few of those in this tournament. Kokhao for the three. Miss. Rebound. Miss. Way long. Just slowing it down a little bit as we're getting down to the stretch of the second quarter. Bounce pass. Rise up! And he's fouled in the process. Coach Iki Lip coaching with drive and passion. Bounces it. Tried to do the finger roll, but was fouled in the process.
Yeah, they did a very good mid pick and roll, and it's very hard to come off the weak side and even the strong side on that, so the help defense wasn't there, and the big fella rolled to the basket, which always helps when you're coming off that.
That's absolutely right. That's Lee Jing Hong. Free throws an Achilles heel of this team. Need I say more?
Yeah, that's right. I reckon I might have bumped into him at the food truck at lunchtime. Had a bit of a chat.
Did you?
Met him. Yeah, I think so.
He's a pretty nice kid.
Yes, that's right. Lee, it was his name. So, we had a bit of a chat about programs and training. All right.
And
work on those free throws.
So can you have a chat about free throws too?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, I'll bring the sausages out. Milo, pull up, and nothing but net for Milo.
Very nice shot.
That was a great shot. He's got excellent leadership skills, Milo. Hopefully he plays basketball for a little bit longer. Reyes lost the handle, but got it back, and he's fouled in the process. 39-31. Holding foul will still be Aseel ball.
Yeah, they should get this ball from the sideline now and see what sideline play they execute. And I think KS Aseel have called their first timeout for the game.
Well, it's good. I think I mentioned this to you before the other night, Tracy, when we first commentated together. Coach Iki Lip, he's famous for his pressing game, and he hasn't brought it out just yet. So I think he's being smart. You know, he's got some shots going down in the first quarter, and then after that, getting some stops. So he's going to ride off that, and maybe he'll bring out the ironing third quarter press in the third quarter. What did you think?
Yeah, well, I think, as you said, like, they're up by 8, and, I love to press and get up the floor, but you can't always do it for 4 quarters, so you don't want to run out of gas. So I think, he's up by 8, and he can keep that up his sleeve for later on. It's obviously something they're strong at.
Well, what's the key, while you're here, what's the key to, like, playing that full, 80% pressing game? Is it all in your conditioning? Is it all in a mixture of the diet and the conditioning?
Yeah, well, for me, I think it's conditioning, but also rotation of players. You've got to have a pretty deep bench to rotate players through.
100%.
If you're kind of relying on your main strength to do it, you won't be able to do that for a full 4 quarters.
So the key word is depth. So you need
Absolutely,
the depth.
yeah, and just get everybody. I like them to run hard and push hard.
Absolutely, marathon style.
5-second call on the out of bounds. That's not what you want coming out of a
that's
timeout.
We expect the player with that level of experience not to make those kind of mistakes, but it is what it is. Cheo Kokhao, interestingly, playing the point guard position. He hasn't played that for a while. He's got given some good competition over the last 1 year. That was too easy. Aseel did not even put their hands up. Where was the hands, boys?
Yeah, no, he just went right through the defense there.
Yep, like a pin, easy pin. Hot knife with butter as well. Way long, posting up on his bigger brother Quek. Good defense by Quek. Pushing the pace here. Jia Hao with a release, miss. Here they come. Manjo setting the pace and the tone off the crossover. Driving. Oh,
I love it. I love the.
I love it too.
Yeah, the transition. Well, what I would term a drag screen that he just put down coming in, then got on the downhill run and on the rim.
There's only one word to describe that. He got skills.
He has executed well. Oh.
So it looked like an offensive foul. I think that was way long.
I think it went on White and Milo then, I think.
And Tan Wei Long is the captain of this team. That's interesting. He's not the loudest guy in the world.
Oh, the lob
Catch.
to the big fella.
Yep, that's it. And he knew that he was fouled right there. That's good basketball IQ, actually.
It is, yeah. Yeah, I think just that eye contact from the guard to the big, straight in, and it's always good. I always, try to tell your players you've got to be looking at your passer, a bit of eye contact to know where you want that pass to go.
And I have to tell you a story, Trace. I have to give out a big shout out to the unsung heroes of the Aseel team, the owners of the Aseel team. They poured in a lot of investment, and they're not putting in investment in the older players. They're bringing in young talent to the system, guys who are sticking with this club, and they want to grow that, Aseel DNA. So they want to, they want to rub shoulders with Matrix, and they want to beat Matrix, and they want to be the best club in Malaysia, and they want to kick on to different levels. So they put in an investment. So full credit to the investors of Aseel, and that's great to see. We need more of that in Malaysia. Mei posting up. He's almost double teamed. Good defense by Aseel. Here comes the captain. Decent pass. Floater, and gets it to drop right there, and he's sticking his tongue out like a kid, Tracy.
He is. He's pretty happy about that, but that was a really nice finish. Floater off the backboard, and I think he just also played some great defense to back it up.
That is Mr. Y Kin, and he'll say, why not? Manjo. Manjo bounces it. What about the shot right there by the big man, Wan Seong?
Just fouled, so puts him to the line each time now. Reached in.
So 1 minute and 10 seconds. Can you believe how quickly this half has flown, Tracy?
It has actually. It's been pretty quick, hasn't it, up and down the floor?
Absolutely. And these two teams have brought it. And can they maintain it? That's the key question.
Yeah, well, that's right. It's potentially pretty high scoring, Aseel at 45 points so far.
Absolutely. Sharwin Sivaragu on court, blocked by the captain. Wei Long drives. Good chase down block right there. Long pass. Mei. And a bit of a sell right there in terms of the foul, if you ask me.
Well, yeah, potentially, but it's always a good player that can sell that too. And he went hard to the basket. And let's have a look here. Yeah, well, potentially that defense by Lim was, hands were straight up.
45-33. The leading scorer in this game is Manjo with 13 points. Mei still haven't hit the strides of his best yet, but can you believe it? He's going to be on 13 points,
yes,
right? No, he's on 12 points right now. He missed that. We would have been on 13 points if he made that. The crossover right there. Manjo. Wants to switch on the afterburners. Goes for the three from the wing. Miss. Who's there for the rebound? Here they come in transition. Heavy pass. Oh, good block right there by Lim. Shaq out. Quick. Fires high. Miss.
Oh.
Who's got it? Aseel hanging on to it for dear life. They want the last shot of this half. Will they get it? Waste some time. Get in there, he says. Fires. Miss, and that will be the end of the first half. Coach Keelim says, good effort. We have a 11-point lead. So that's the end of the first half right here. Entertaining, unpredictable, and a little bit physical as well. Tracy, your views on this first half?
Yeah, well, I think, you know, as you said, NS Matrix is a very strong team, and but KSSL has certainly taken it up to them. Whole game, I think they've pushed the pace both ends, and they've, you know, reaped rewards of that. They played with their big fella on three, and he didn't get his fourth, so good decision by the coach there to do that.
So some highlights presented to you by Leaning right here, one of our sponsors, May working hard right there for the points. And then the captain, Tan Wei Long, couldn't get it, but Megan Mahadevan cleaned it up. He's in foul trouble. So how he weathers the foul trouble will be critical for the rest of the game, Tracy.
Well, it is, and potentially, you know, as NS Matrix, you know, I'd be looking at going at him, you know, like go and see if he can get his fourth foul and make him sit on the bench again. But they potentially didn't go at him too hard, I didn't think.
So very shortly, we're going to cross over to Junmanjo and our courtside reporter, Brian. But I hope you're enjoying the highlights here, everybody. It's been a very, very exciting game. The scoreboard is a little bit deceiving. Don't let that scoreboard fool you. But both teams have put some great offensive sets together. Careless on defense at times. Calamitous at the free throw at times. But you know what? That's basketball. And the game highlights presented to you by Li Ning. And the big man, well, he's not a big man, he's a small man making a massive difference right there, is the Philippines' Jun Manjo. And you're impressed with him, Tracy?
Yeah, I think he's been, you know, doing a great job for him, and, you know, setting some things up and being a presence for what the team needs.
Great lob right there, Wong Yihao to put it away. At any time right now, we're going to go over to Brian. And just puts that off the glass and in.
And I think both teams have just had heads-up play. They're looking at kicking the ball ahead, and if they can get early shots or early kick-aheads, they've been doing that.
Teo Kok Hao, who hasn't played for a while because he's had a lot of competition. He's had a few injuries as well. So right now we're going to cross over to Brian, who's with the leading scorer in this game, Jun Manjo. Over to you, Brian.
Nine points separating these two teams, KL Aseel versus NS Matrix right here. And in the first half, our top performer right now, standing right beside me from KL Aseel team, Jun Manzo. What a game in the first half. You had 13 points, 2 steals, and 1 rebound. So what was the preparation like? You know, NS Matrix consists of pretty much 80% of all national team players. You know, they're a really good team. So what has been your mindset preparing for this game, and how has your teammate hold up against this great team?
We're here to compete. We're not here to compete. We're here to win a championship, and I'm not here to vacation. I'm here to win a championship.
Awesome. And also, this being your first time playing in Malaysia, I'm sure a lot of audiences back at home and also in this stadium right now has never seen you play before. With you building your brand, what do you have, or what do you bring to the table for this team?
My spirit. First of all, I'm grateful to be part of this tournament. I'm lucky, but I'm here to win a fucking championship. Yes.
And we're really lucky to have you with us as well. You know, just keeping us entertained. You are keeping us at the edge of our seat with every single possession. I'm sure everyone just, you know, get super excited when you have the ball in your hands. All right, so good luck for the next half. Thank you so much for your time. And that will be it for our halftime report. So it's back to you, Ben.
So there, Brian. And right now, we're just going to wrap it up for the first half, everybody. And then when we come back, we're going to break down the stats with me, Ben Ibrahim, and Tracy York. We'll see you very shortly.
So what you waiting for? What you waiting for? Give them what they came for. This is what they came for. Long shot, but I got the reach. Pop lock, now I'm off the leash. Mic drop, I ain't gotta preach.
One-on-one, check ball. You do know this is my house, right? Yeah, it's my house too.
Take charge, no one can compete. I just do what comes natural.
Big time shot by
This is what they came for.
Matrix? Are you a Matrix fan? You're in the Matrix corner. Are you a Matrix fan?
会讲
哦，你是 Matrix 的支持者吗？
酸是啊，
算是 OK， 这个肯定是 from Aseel, right? So we got Aseel versus Matrix in the house, and then we neutral. So we just look at them. Nah, I'm just joking. Okay, come closer, come closer. We're gonna give you time, okay? Before we explain the game here at half court, we got so much time. Tell us your name first before we start the game.
Brandon.
Brandon. Careful, careful. Okay, out. Hold on. Two more. One more. Wow, this one too like playing like buttock versus buttock. Okay, we have a winner. So Aseel won the match. So does it mean that Aseel is gonna win the match as well? Very, very skeptical. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Congratulations. Thank you very much for joining the game. Thank you, thank you. Maybe we can have a picture together as well. Yeah? Hey, wait up. Come on. Run away, too shy. It's okay. Okay, I present to you first the official mini ball from Leaning, our proud sponsor of this tournament. Okay? We'll wait for our participant friend as well. Okay? Come. You can be in the middle because you champion, right? Be proud. Come. You can stand over here, no problem. Together. Okay? Big smile to the camera. Awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause for this bunch right here that's joining us with this game in halftime, 5 minutes. And we will kick things off for this match between NS Matrix and KL Aseel. So stick around.
All right. 2 more minutes remaining, and we're going to tip off the second half. So we got Tin Chun Hong, or AKA Mei Mei, as we call it in our local basketball scene, for representing NS Matrix. So first half, it's been a really, really tough game against you. You know, you have all the players. Every time you touch the ball, you have players closing in on you, sometimes 1 versus 3, 1 versus 4. So welcome back again from Mongolian. Now, you know they're going to hound you on defense. So what adjustment are you going to do going into this second half and hopefully try to claw yourself back and get this win for your team?
我上半场其实是我们 defense 出了问题，不是 offense 啊。虽然是讲被包夹，可是还是要传多一点球。可是我们 defense 太慢了 turnover 太多，所以 adjust on defense. Yeah.
I see. Okay, to translate to you guys, so Chun Hong was sharing that the problem was not with the offense, but it was with the defense. So when they close out, we got to swing the ball a little bit more. So that is his sharing against for us in order to make that adjustment in the second half, and hopefully they will play better in the first half. Thank you so much, Chun Hong. All right, so that's all for us for halftime. We're going to kick things off here with 40 seconds remaining. So back to you, Ben.
Thanks very much, Brian. An interesting interview right there. Sorry, my Mandarin skills are not very good, but Brian's Mandarin is on point. Well done, Brian. So, Tracy, we are not far away from the second half. What do let's have a look at the stats right here before we go anywhere. And the turnovers by Matrix, 15 turnovers. When you're turning over more than 15 times, that's a major, major point of concern.
Yeah, absolutely. And we had a little bit of that with the national women's team. And, you know, they're at half-time and on 15 turnovers and only scoring 34 points. So it has hurt them, you know, being able to execute offense.
Absolutely. And the big three-point shots there, not really going down for both teams. But Aseel shooting better. But I'm just going to ask you, Trace, put the stats away. What does Matrix need to do to be more consistent in this quarter?
Yeah, well, I think you know, they alluded to, like, Mei Mei's getting double teamed most of the time, and he's under a lot of pressure. You know, how do they deal with that? You know, does he, you know, move the ball and we go side to side a little bit to get him free? Because he's had a couple of, I guess, forced shots, and that's what Aseel would want.
Absolutely. So let's see whether they can execute what you just said, Super Coach. Right, good pass. Out. Fires, miss. Megan, he's going to weather the storm. How many fouls does he have? He's got 3. He's done well not to pick up another one earlier in the second quarter. Megan with the screen. Good needs some separation. Floats it. Oh, with the sinker right there. Waikin.
Yeah, what a beautiful finish. He called for that middle on ball. Now he's stolen it as well, and he needs to finish that off, but his teammate did.
Good 4-0 run right here by Aseel. The steal by Waikin, and then the bucket by Nicholas Tem. So Matrix down by a bit, but not the end of the world for them. They've got the experience. Good job right there by Anthony to get the easy basket. It's a strong move right there by Anthony. And there's the man who played really well, swing, Tem. Tem lost the handle. Oh, great control by Mei Mei.
Oh.
Lost it, spoke too soon. Bit too much contact right there.
Yeah, he definitely got fouled on that one, but potentially I thought his teammate could have taken that ball to the basket. He was a little bit ahead and then threw it back, but good possession by NS Matrix, and obviously they've got side ball now. See what they execute.
Wei Yong. Mei Mei tried to sell it. Oh, that came off Nicholas Tem. Sorry, Trace, I've just got to break up a bit of a fight here. There's a bit of an argument happening between the fans digitally, some in Mandarin I can understand, but there's a bit of insults going on, everybody online, so let's just calm down a little bit. Let's just enjoy the basketball game right here, yeah? It's good rivalry, and this is what we want to see.
Yeah, no, it's a good game, and I think both teams are playing hard.
Mei Mei tried to get to the tin, but there was double Aseel traffic in front of him. Push, 2 shots.
Let's have a look here. Good screen set. Back turn. Yeah, I mean, reaching in, and the umpires, you know, they have to call that any reach in. So let's have a look. Mei Mei will be at the free throw line here.
Well, that's not a guy that you want to send to the stripe is Mr. Mei Mei. He's an excellent shooter, usually 80% from the stripe.
Ooh.
That's what I call the Maba bounce. You need that sometimes.
Yeah, that's right, Marba bounce or the shooter's roll, but
Yeah,
you'll
that's
take
right.
it either way.
Absolutely. Well, it's very friendly to Mei Mei with those pair of free throws right there, 100%. They're slowly creeping their way back into this game after not the best start at the third. Waikin, Megan. Manjo, pull up. No good, Megan. Megan with a strong move and an even better finish, Tracy.
Oh yeah, great job. Megan was, reading the offensive play there and got a great offensive board and answered straight back by a nice shot by NS Matrix.
Absolutely. And that's one guy who's very, very deadly from the outside. The Matrix man, who's a very good shooter, bit of a role player lately, which he is. Oh, what a response right there.
Just a lovely floater. He's got great 2-foot stop on that Jun Monroe, is it? Monroe?
Yeah, that's Jun Manjo. And the giveaway right there. Waikin, who's had a very, very good game, playing mainly at point guard. With the pass to Megan, and he will go to the stripe, Megan Mahadevan. And I must say, Tracy, I have to give a lot of the credit to number 24, Chua Waikin of Aseel, the way he's brought his team into the game.
Oh yeah, absolutely. He's been calling up for the screen and kind of probing on his dribble as he gets into the keyway, but he's always got his head up, and if he's, someone's in a better position, he's giving it to him.
Megan Mahadevan knows he's a calamitous shooter. I always tell him, get your knees down, mate. Get your knees down and be patient with it.
Let's have a look at this technique.
Did you listen to me?
Oh.
Not quite the mama bounce. Hustle, not quite. Anthony with the pass. Off the fake, with a take. Couldn't make. No basketball poetry right there.
No, like the halftime stats had NS Matrix of 2 of 15, I think, for 3-pointers. So, I'd like to see them, get the ball inside a little bit more.
Absolutely. So, wow, Waikin going to the bench. That's interesting. And now, okay, Jai Reyes on court, and he's going to go with Wei Long as well. So, a bit more size. Good screen by Megan. Wide open, fires high, bit short.
Oh, he's got the
I couldn't
offensive.
couldn't put that away. Sorry, Trace, we're bumping into each other, but we're just shell-shocked at the moment about some of these gimmies, not putting it away.
Yeah, well, that's right. I thought he got a great offensive board, but yeah, you really want to finish that because it's just obviously 2 points you're not going to get back in a hurry.
And I think Waikin giving Megan a bit of an earful in a nice way. They said, look, be careful how you get into with the contact right there. Because is that his 4th foul for Megan?
No, I think he just subbed out there. He's on 3.
He's on 3. He's on 4 fouls. They are in trouble. Manjo. Yes. Manjo with a good pass. High arcing 3. Bang! Corner pocket 3 right there for Gantekwa.
Oh, yeah, great shot. And again, they're penetrating the zone of NS Metric. So potentially you'd like to keep them out of the middle of the floor and contain them a little bit more.
Absolutely. And thank you to our fans tonight for joining us. Lee Chi Peng, Philo Ng Yang Yi, Bevis Lim, Kelvin Lim, Christian, Violin, just to name some of the few. Some of you are speaking in Mandarin, so I hope you are behaving yourself and not throwing profanities at each other That's not what the game is all about. This is what the game is all about. Highlights right here, that floater. What a sinker, Trace.
Oh, great job. I mean, gives away height, but he elevated on that and, you know, swished the basket.
Good move right there. So don't forget to drop us your comments, everybody, to the Malaysia Basketball League Facebook, Instagram. You know, we're very active there. Our social media team doing a very good job cutting up footage. And if you want to drop me a line as well on my Instagram, Ben Ibrahim, at Ben Ibrahim _. I've heard a lot from you all during this tournament, and I really, really appreciate the comments about the overall production. Don't worry, we're not narcissistic people. We want to improve the product of the television product, and bring in people like Tracy definitely enhances the experience. So thank you, Tracy, for being with us. Teo Kok Hao right now on court. He'll play the point guard position. Anthony shoots. Oh, drops it in right there, Mr. Chang.
Great job. You know, obviously NS Matrix took the time out, and you know, it's good to see that they executed the play, and nice shot.
Can they respond? Oh! Jai Reyes playing like a 21-year-old.
He certainly is. I wouldn't have known his age if he hadn't said it, but he came straight back at him with a 3.
Well, the other night he was the player of the game, and he just said something that just stuck with me, and that's the reason why we basketball people wake up every day. I just love playing basketball, and I just want to be part of it forever. So, you know, that statement resonated with me and probably you as well.
Yeah, absolutely. You look at basketball can, you know, take you all over the world, all different cultures, and we all love playing it. It's a worldwide game, and I just think, you know, if you can play it with passion, you'll love every step of the journey.
Well, he's definitely playing with passion, and he's really doing a good job with trying to upskill our local players, our local Malaysian players, and one out of 2 for Mei Mei. They're still in this matrix. I will never, ever write them off, even if they're having an ordinary day. She's got the experience. Turnover right there. Not the best pass. Teo Kok Hao brings it up. They can't let Matrix go on a run. Foul on the floor, pushing right there. I thought he was going to call a travel call, Trace, to be honest.
Yeah, I think potentially they had really good position first up, but then number 10 turned his body, and he was the one that, like Lee, was in good stance, but then 10 came in and fouled.
So the inbound pass by Teo Kok Hao right here.
I reckon he's going to curl around that. Oh no, another.
What do you call that, Trace?
Well, kind of an alley-oop tip-in that, you know, I thought it was going to go to the big fella, but Mei Mei got it, and yeah, excellent execution.
Absolutely. Jai Reyes now driving against 2. Up for Lee, tried to do a reverse. There's too much Matrix defense in front of him. So this is a good run by Matrix. They're growing in confidence. Picking it up, trying to pick it up. In the lane, spin, up, out. Good ball movement, Mei Mei. Stroke was too much on that one. Chasing it down. Reyes. Good screen there by Wei Long. Reyes saying hold it up. We've got time on the clock. Reyes fires. Bit too much mustard on that one. Here comes Mei Mei switching on the afterburners.
Oh.
Out. Screen by Milo. Chang. Bang! That's his second 3 in this quarter, and it's a 9-point game, and Coach Iki Lim says, timeout. I need to stop the bleeding.
Yeah, absolutely. The NS Matrix have come down and made some good plays probably the last 2 or 3 times now, and KS Aseel, yeah, have to take their time out and readjust to what's happening out there.
looking at some of the highlights right here. These are very similar highlights to what we've seen during the game. So we'll just let you talk. But Trace and I will just take this opportunity to have a conversation rather than an analytical conversation. But they're really coming back into it, Tracy. Matrix, you know, they're playing with that swagger and confidence. Yes, they're not the best team that started this game, but that ego is really pushing them to another level. That's my opinion in this third quarter. What do you say?
Yeah, well, you know, like it's within 9 points now, and they're clearly a very talented group, and I think the ball's been moving inside and out, and that's created some good open shots for them, and yeah, now they can come back out with a little bit more confidence and putting a bit more pressure on KSLC.
So the 5 on court for Matrix is Teo Kok Hao, Mei Mei, Milo, Chang, and obviously Wei Yong, who's had a pretty good game so far. Liu Wei Yong with 6 points, but Mei Mei, the leading scorer, with 17 points in this game, and he hasn't exploded, and he's got 17 points already. That's absolutely amazing. Chang with 9 points with 3 big 3-point shots. So Manjo, he's been a bit quiet. He's only had 2 points in this quarter. He needs to come alive. Tan with the 3. Oh, knocks it in right there from the outside.
Yeah, again, you know, great job by KSLC. You know, they moved the ball and found the open man, and he clearly made that 3. And I think they've just caused a turnover as well.
So Koji Kilip absolutely ecstatic with that defense and forcing Matrix to make a mistake right here. And Chang off court, and on steps Wong Yi Hao. Now this is talking like we were talking off the TV just now, talking about young men that we've seen for a long time, like the Singapore guys. Tracy, this is one guy I've seen since he was 18 years of age, almost 10 years ago when I became a father. Wong Yi Hao, number 11, 18 years old at that time. Spin move, fake, hook, hits! What a move by Megan Mahadevan! Excellent footwork, the hook and the hit.
Just great job. He took it up strong. He, you know, used the backboard and it was in his favour. And yeah, great job by the big fella.
That lady shouting like a cheerleader right there. She's the most prolific KL Aseel fan out there. She's part of management, and she's a live wire. She's great.
Little penetration.
Oh, that's a good one. Off balance. And even though he hasn't had a lot of points there, Liu Wei Yong, he does a good job in terms of, you know, doing the unglamorous stuff, getting in there and hustle. He's always been like that. With the floater, Megan! Oh, with the follow right there. Megan Mahadevan playing at another level tonight.
Oh, great follow. He just knew his teammate was putting the ball up, and to come in for that offensive board, it was, yeah, great job.
Milo off the fake. And lost the handle, but he gets it back. Got to watch the clock. And the Aseel fans getting extremely loud right here. And if you're wondering why the sound is so loud, well, they're sitting right next to the commentator's box and making Tracy laugh and smile.
They are indeed.
So it's just good for basketball. This is a pretty good crowd here tonight. And the night for the election. Good defense right there. It looks like they're trying to play that suffocating defense, Tracy.
Yeah, they are. You know, there was 4.4 seconds on that. I was actually going to see, you know, what they were going to execute, and they kind of got stuck near the sideline. Now it's .03. All it is time to potentially turn it over.
So KL Aseel up by 14 points. The fourth quarter not too far away. So Manjo saying, let's calm it down. Let's space the floor. High screen by Megan. That's a good screen. Floater. Couldn't quite get that to sink, but Megan Mahadevan, he's everywhere in the paint. He's really, really hustling, and I'm really proud of him because he's a very nice guy, and he's really worked hard at his game.
Yeah, I think he's done a great job from collecting those fouls early to not get any more of the moving screening fouls, because he's been setting quite a few screens every offense when they come down the floor.
And how about that cheeky behind the back pass by Manjo, Tracy? That's confidence.
Yeah, I love it. You know, confidence,
I love
some flair. You know, if you can get away with it and do it well, yeah, kind of no look pass. And oh, he did look, but it was great pass.
No Baba bounce right there. It's the ton way long. Bricks both shots, an opportunity to extend the lead, but it didn't happen. Shoots for the triple, miss. Good rebound. Backing in right there, fade away. Rebound by the captain. The captain tries to go coast to coast. But, yep, he was out of bounds.
Yeah, he took the ball out with him, so let's see what NS Metrics do here.
Kokau. Kokau on the drive. Weehau for the high arcing shot. Kwek Ten Yuen very, very frustrated right there. The veterans not hitting their shots. 1:37 to go. Actually 1:30 right now. 90 seconds for the end of the third. It's been an interesting quarter. Oh, that's a bit unfortunate right there. But Aseel outscoring Matrix in both quarters, Tracy. 24-18 in the first, 21-16 in the second. And this quarter, I mean, I love to see the numbers. I think they've really put the foot down in this quarter.
Yeah, I think it's 18-21 by my mathematics. But Aseel's got a 3-point ascendancy in this third quarter at this point.
I'm surprised they took off that Coach Kulim Nui took off Chang, because he was hitting some big shots.
He was. Oh.
Almost lost it. Great control of the handle right there, but he lost it. Oh, well done, Megan, with the disruption right there.
Yeah, definitely needed that disruption, because that was going to be an open 2 points if NS Matrix could have got that down the floor.
Kwek Ten Yuen, so they brought on Hugh Jahao, sorry, my mistake, number 31, the man with the cool haircut.
Yes.
He's got a lot of penetrating speed. Look at this.
Yeah.
Out,
nice
rise
work.
up. There you go. And he has to take credit for that one.
Oh, absolutely. He created the mismatch there. He attacked the paint, and then the big fella rolled down.
Trying to hang on to it right there. So a lot of these guys, they know each other, but there's no, in this game, there'll be no love lost between them, no Christmas cards.
It doesn't appear to be so, that's for sure.
No steak and shepherd's pie after this one.
Maymay's checking back in.
That's right, so try to give them a bit more range, because the shooting in this quarter has not been the best by the Matrix veterans. Jai Reyes to way long, no look. Corner three, miss.
Oh.
Bodies flying everywhere, but continuation, says the referee, with the How man right there. Anthony with the screen earlier. Anthony, handoff. May can't let him shoot.
Yeah.
Anthony rises up. Two shots for Anthony. And that's a good screen by Anthony, actually.
Yeah, again, you know, that mid-pick and roll, he set it really well. The guard was able to come off it, and he rolled down into the keyway.
I tell you, Anthony, another funny story about him. He's another introverted guy who's worked very hard at his game. He used to be chastised by a lot of the coaches.
Really?
Yeah, just like, you know, got to work harder, got to work smarter, better decision making.
Yep.
But he's really improved a lot, but in terms of this area, he needs some work. And I knew that. I didn't want to say anything, but I didn't have confidence in him making those pair of free throws.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, he missed those two, but
Nice guy though. Trying to look for some good and open look. Dancing, driving. Reyes needs to take the shot right now. Miss. So a few missed shots right here for both teams.
Oh.
Gotta shoot now. Oh, awareness on the clock. That was a bit naive of the Matrix. I thought with all the experience they would have done better than that, but when you're gassed, you're gassed, and when you're under pressure, you're under pressure, Tracy.
Well, that's very true. I thought actually both teams, you know, KSSL, you know, could have maybe got a better shot, and that was nearly the shot clock there, and then NS Matrix didn't know the game clock there to get a shot up.
Absolutely. So here we go. Fourth quarter about to start. A 12-point lead for Aseel, who want to get some payback after losing the D-League final just a couple of months ago. Some of their players playing in different teams from that D-League competition. Some of the players in the Matrix team very much on the bench of the Matrix. But the Aseel team, Tracy, a lot of them are the same players from the D-League. So this is great for youth.
Yeah, absolutely. I think, that's super. They've got great vision. You know, again, the guards are penetrating pretty easily into the keyway, but their bigs are rolling down and getting into the right spot to receive.
Basket there by Lee Jing Hung earlier.
Oh.
Tried to go for the follow. They get it back right here. Corner, shoots, quick. Couldn't find his stroke right there. Still a lot of time left in this one. What's up, Trace?
Oh, no, I was just going to say that, you know, again, an outside shot. So Matrix are 5 of 25 now from three-point land, and, you know, potentially they got the skills to get it inside as well.
5 of 25. Ouch, that's not a great stat. Oh, but that's a great shot by the captain, Tan Wei Long. He got his way right there, and it was a long shot, just like his name.
Yeah, indeed, and they're 9 of 20 from three-point line, so that's a good shooting clip from the three-point line.
Okay, I think that's rattled the shooting confidence of Matrix at the moment, but they've got the skill set, like you said. Up fake. Oh, bank is open on a late Friday night, Tracy.
Absolutely. They finished so well. And he's stolen the ball as well.
I think Kulim Lee is going to call for a timeout if they get this basket. Tracy, look at the score.
Yeah, it's nearly 20 points, and yeah, they've now got to use their timeout, and they'll only have one left after this one. But you need to use it because you're down by 19.
Absolutely. So, sorry if I cut you off there earlier. You know?
No. All good.
Yeah,
it's
all
your
good.
show, really. I'm just visiting.
Very much part of the house right now. Let's look at this right here. This man right here. I'm really I really hope for Malaysian basketball, Lee Jing Hong, number 11, he really kicks on and becomes that prolific wing type 3-man. You know, he's got pace. He's a lanky size player. He can reach out and he can box out. He just needs a bit more confidence and lift, and he needs to play against better opponents. So, you know, he's a really, really good guy. Products, I mean, I call them products, Tracy, because like we need products like that to move the Malaysian basketball, well, teams and forward, because at the end of the day, you can't just be selecting the same players all the time.
No, well, you're absolutely right, and I think, as you said, he's long, he's athletic, he's getting to the right spot. He seems to like read the play pretty well. So, yeah, I like the look of him.
Definitely. We need to build more of him. If we can build 20 of him, that'd be good.
Yeah, he's kind of deceptively tall. Do you know how tall he is?
I think, if I'm not mistaken, he's 6'4", 6'5".
Okay.
Hand off.
Yeah, bit of horns action.
Tan Wei Long, he's had a pretty good game. Open invitation to the rim. Where was the Matrix defense?
Yeah, well, just very well executed, I think, play out of the timeout, and yeah, great job.
Well, I think they are a bit tired here, Tracy. The Mongolian weather. Oh. Okay, he looks injured right there. I hope he's okay. That's Liu Wei Yong. And they're just building in confidence right there. Right here, should I say. Jai Reyes for the triple. Miss. Wei Long. Just moving it around, just trying to burn a bit of time. Long three. Bang! That's right. Put the arrow in the sky and show us what you're made of.
Great job. He's on 20 points. He's brought his team to, they're all standing ovation there for a minute, and very, very confident play.
Now, it'll be very interesting how Coach Iki Lip plays his rotations right here, because he doesn't want to get them to get complacent, but he needs to keep them fresh. These guys have been running pretty hard. And a foul. Right there. Yep. There was the foul. There was contact there from elbow to elbow. Lee Jing Hong.
Oh, he didn't go to the foul line on it.
No, I thought he was going to go to the foul line.
Yeah, so was I.
Long three. Mei couldn't connect.
Oh,
but you should have seen Dan and I in the previous game. We were like, huh? We were like, It was like, whoa. But you know what? They are the men and ladies with the whistle, so respect.
Very true.
Spin. Hook shot. That was a good move right there, Trace.
It was. I liked it. Yeah, very, very agile, very mobile. Yeah, and was taking it up strong to the basket. See if he can finish off with the free throws.
So Junman Zhou with 20 points. And Jai Reyes. Where's Jai Reyes? If I'm looking at the scoreboard, how many points has he got? He's got six. Okay, but he hit some. I think he hit 2 big 3-point shots.
Yeah, he has. You feel like he's scored more, but just with his impact on the game.
Yeah, Megan Mahadevan, 11 points, 4 fouls. So he's got more points than fouls. I always like to tease him about that. And Tanwei, team captain Tan Wei Long with 11 points.
Nice job.
Good job right there, Anthony. Keep working, Anthony. If you're watching this game, you've come a long, long way. Over 6 minutes to go. You would say that this is Aseel's game to lose, but anything can happen. Basketball's a funny game. Reyes for the triple.
I think he might have stepped out of bounds on that side.
Through that. No big man dunks tonight, Trace.
No. And I was just going to say that the big man for KSSU has been on the bench and they've been making a good run. And doing that while he's been sitting for this part of the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
But he had a huge impact in the second and third.
Absolutely. And Dan and I were spoiled for choice because of Ryan Smith and Chuck. Oh, splashes it from the outside. And that's a good three by Hugh Jiahao.
Yeah, no, is that his second one, I think? Or he's had another couple of close shots from outside.
Yep. Rise up. Good defense there by Maymay. Jiahao with a spin. Great spin. Goes for the triple. Miss. They get it back. They keep it in play, but they give it away. Here they come. Bounce pass.
Oh.
Not the greatest entry pass. Off the fake. Maymay. Kick. And was Maymay out of bounds?
Oh, I think he's called a foul. Blocking
You
foul.
know what? I mean, the thing about our refs here, Tracy, and this is just a fact that some referees are a bit slow to communicate the call. So sometimes we're wondering which one's which.
Well, I guess for us it's good we get to see the replay, so we generally can get it right.
Absolutely. So it is literally a 20-point ball game right here. And let's recap some of the highlights here. Look at this big shot there.
Yeah. Arguably, he could have got called for a foul on that one. He closed him out pretty close. And he got his bench very excited.
Absolutely. Playing good defense.
That's a great find there in underneath. And the three just before the last time out.
And Coach Kulimli on head coach duty. Jeff Reness is a spectator tonight.
Is he down there?
Say again?
He's a spectator tonight?
Well, one thing I noticed about Coach Jeff's style, like sometimes he will leave it to his deputies to coach. I mean, if Coach Aseel and Kupusami is coaching the development team, he will not get involved. He will like more step back and just give some chipping advice, which is good about. That's a great thing about Jeff. He really empowers you.
Yeah, that's great.
He lets you fly and on your mistakes and your milestones, which is what it's all about. I call it the M&M approach, with no chocolates.
Oh, there you go.
59-79. Tracy, in your objective opinion, is there any way back here for the Matrix?
Well, I think it's a long way back, just obviously how they're playing at the moment, and I think if KL Aseel can just keep playing how they are, then I think they should probably run out the winners. Just stick to their game plan.
Yeah, I think they will continue. And they haven't pressed at all. I mean, not at all, but they haven't pressed much in this game, so they'll be pretty proud of that. They're finding a different dimension on how to win, but I don't mean to be a party pooper, but you've got two very good backcourt players on your team of Junman Joe and Jai Reyes, who can make a difference, but
they've been great. Oh!
And one. He gets the hoop and the harm.
He does indeed. Probably would have liked the big fella to wall up on him there, but he came from the side and sent him to the free throw line. Gone very late to help, and then went for the block.
Absolutely. Well read there by Jai Reyes. That's good basketball IQ.
Yeah, and when you're a guard, you just go, you see that opening, you go hard.
Absolutely.
Hard and quick.
But they just need some confidence, Matrix. 2 or 3 buckets would do. Off the screen there. Good. Show hard there by Aseel. Chang. Air ball.
Oh, he saved it in. Yeah.
Here comes Waikin. Waikin goes for the 2. Oh, Chua Waikin. He's looking cheeky, sarcastic, and confident.
Yeah, absolutely. I was going to say, looks very confident, and I think cheeky's probably a good description as well.
Sticking his tongue out like a kid, but you know what? Give it to them. This is payback. Out. Wide open. Nothing but net for Cheng.
Yeah, great 3-point shot.
He is a very good 3-point shooter. made a few imports cry over the years with his big shots.
That's definitely what NS Matrix needed then, for sure, and see if they can lock down in defence. It looks like they've gone to man now from the zone they've been in.
Absolutely.
Caused a turnover.
And I must give you prolific mathematics skills there, Tracy. You said they were on 21 in the end of the third quarter, and you're on point, outscoring the Matrix by 21-20. I'm not so good at the numbers. I leave that to the statisticians.
Oh, I love numbers.
Well, I like the analytics.
Yeah. That too, yes.
So, as long as you're not that type of person, which is one statistician once told me, numbers do not lie, but humans use numbers to lie. So.
Oh, no.
But not in our game. Ball don't lie, scoreboard don't lie.
Yeah, that's true.
Iman Ajmal on the bench. He's very much a D-League player. Sorry, Iman Ajmal on the court, shall I say. That's number 99.
Okay, yes.
Very much a D-League player.
He looks pretty young, is he?
Very young, very young. Early 20s.
Okay.
Yeah. Actually, he could be almost 20, actually. Reyes in and out. And that's Sharwin Sivarago O'Neill. I think he's 6'10".
He looks 6'10", actually. Very much so.
Long three, Jao.
Long three.
But he's a guy who came in late into the game, and they're trying to transform him into a massive big when taking on the Asian teams with naturalized imports. He doesn't handle the ball very well, but he's a hard worker. He's also taking a bit of stick. But you know what? He's improved, and he's just a quiet guy, very introverted guy, but a super nice guy. Big shout out to his family.
No, good on him. Like, I think we said the other night, like, bigs, and certainly bigs in Australia do take a lot more time to develop their game, into their body, and how they can run and use it. And if you said you don't want him handling the ball, you've got everyone else that can handle it. Just if he can run hard up and down the floor and defend, carry his hands.
He's a young guy, and I know he came into basketball quite late, but hopefully he'll be a good product. I like to Chai Reyes with a step back three. There he is. He got that. He couldn't do that once upon a time, not too long ago. Get that rebound.
Yeah.
He's doing that, so it's just good. And blows by and gets it all the way to the basket and scores.
Yeah, good job there.
Just to give him some confidence for his commentary, because I know he watches the games that I commentate on. I call him Shaq. Oh yeah, because he's as big as Shaq. So I said, no, Shaq couldn't handle the ball well. Shaq couldn't shoot. But he did he was a dominant player. So you got to try to learn how to be that dominant player, but learn the basics, learn the fundamentals.
Yeah, that's right.
Goes for the triple, high arcing.
Oh.
No, it doesn't count. Why not?
I don't know.
Back off, Coach Ikile, please, sir. I don't want you to get a technical. You're my friend.
Shot clock
violation. I didn't see that. Why didn't the horn blow?
Let's have a look. Let's do the replay of 3. Oh, yeah, the clock was reset.
Clock. Okay.
So it probably should have gone out and it reset. Because you would have liked to have had that bank 3 for your team.
Yeah. That was a great shot right there.
3-2, yeah.
So he went for the high arcing shot, banked it in. That was wonderful and beautiful to watch, but didn't count. Looks like Coach Ikilip, as we can see on screen right here, he's still debating with the referee. So the referees are saying to him, my basketball Mandarin's pretty good from here. So he said, if you don't back off a little bit. If not, we'll give you a technical.
Yeah, it looks like they might be doing a review on it. They're going to come behind and he's asked for a review.
They are going to do a review on it. Let's have a look at this.
So that's at 13.
That's at 10.
And that went to .07. Yeah, okay. I think the shot clock. Let's see what they say.
Yeah, that shot clock was going everywhere.
Okay.
95 seconds left on the game clock. Hopefully that doesn't go berserk.
And then this Matrix have got it back to 17, and they've obviously put some of their bench on, and they're doing really well.
Absolutely. So I think they've got a few of their, two of them their developing players on court, Ajmal and Shaq. So
nice screen.
Good screen, Ajmal. Shaq tried to get the rebound. Jun Manjo. They're just slowing it down a little bit. So it looks like Coach Kilip is celebrating the victory, and is he gonna bring on the role players? Nicholas Tem is on court. Wee Yong Gun. Nicholas Tem for the shot.
Oh.
Misses. So yeah, they've got this game, Tracy, easily. And Matrix feeling strong, and I must give it to Liu Wei Yong. 14 points tonight. Nothing unglamorous. He just went for the jumpers, went for the shots. He got it. Unfortunately, his teammates tried, but shots didn't quite go down. But these guys will meet again. Megan for the three. Oh, that would have brought the house down. Ajmal with the runner and sinks it right there. That's a good move.
Nice shot. Yeah, I love the runner. It was awesome. They were pushing the ball. I'm not sure whether scores in this league matter, but I'd potentially want to win by as much as I can, but I'm not sure whether that comes into any final standings at the end.
So payback achieved. KL Aseel defeat the NS Matrix 83-70, and they met in the D-League final just a couple of months ago. 73-70 was the final score. There was a 70 right here, but Matrix had the 70. Tracy, your thoughts about the game before we try to find Brian for the full-time interview?
Yeah, no, I think probably from the start I thought KS Aseel came out as the aggressor, both in offense and defense, and pretty much they, if we look at the last quarter, I think that they won every quarter, and probably the scoreline, I guess, flatters NS Matrix a little bit with a 13-point, but it was basically out to 20 for most of that into the third and into the fourth.
Absolutely, and both teams tried and worked their socks off, but one team were just very a bit more aggressive in my opinion, and they had the point to prove, but I'm just trying to keep them humble. I know they're bouncing up and down like children on the schoolyard, on the court, and they have every right to be, because they tasted defeat not too long ago in the D-League and they came so close to being a champion. And Coach Kilip, he's been to I think 3 D-League finals and lost them all, so he's on a mission. And as Jun Manjo said earlier, they're on a mission to win this championship.
Yeah.
So very clear cut. Nothing but the trophy will be seen as the ultimate success factor is the championship. So they are clapping right there in the middle. Who do you think was your player of the game there, Tracy?
Oh goodness, probably number 13.
Yeah, Jun Manjo.
Yeah, I thought he was pretty special. Making some nice outside shots, good penetration, a couple of floaters off the glass. Probably for me, he made a difference.
Yeah, I won't argue with you there. I think he was absolutely electric. He made the difference, but the way he protected the ball and handled the ball. I mean, I know you're in the process of trying to groom a point guard for your national women's team. It's a process.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think, valuing the ball and knowing when it's your shot, knowing when to pass off to your teammates. And I think essentially KSA still did that really well tonight. Haven't got the last stats for the fourth quarter, but in the third, Matrix had already had 21 turnovers to only 10 by KL Aseel. So, they valued the ball, I guess, a little bit more, and maybe tiredness for NS Matrix came into it, coming back, with a large part of their squad from Mongolia.
Absolutely. And right now, Brian is warming up right now, and they're trying to find the player of the game, and I'm pretty sure it is Jun Manjo with 20 points, the way he brought his players into his game. Oh, actually, it's not. I don't think it's not.
Who they got over there?
They went with... They went with number 13.
Yeah, that's...
Oh, sorry, that is him.
That's
sorry, he looked... There was a lot of fans blocking our view, so he looked very different. So enough talking. over to you, Brian, who's with the player of the game, Jun Manjo.
What a perfect way to end this match. The final score for KL Aseel is 83 to NS Matrix 70. And standing next to me is the player of the game, Jun Manzo. 20 points, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds. You have been doing everything in your power to help your team secure this win. How do you feel about your performance for today?
First of all, I'm blessed to be part of the KL Aseel team. And to the bosses, I'm so grateful. And we needed that win. We needed that win. Yeah.
Now, when everything seems to tip the momentum to NS Matrix favor, what was the mindset that was being spoken on to the bench when you called that when your coach called the timeout? You know, he was shouting to the players. What was going through the mind of you and also your team players at that point of time?
The coach said that we're gonna play smart and play hard. So we need to take that win.
And for sure, you will be meeting NS Matrix a few more times on the road, for sure. And then, are you looking forward to meeting them? And what else do you have up your sleeve waiting for them in the next match?
Yes, because they're the defending champions, right? So we're here to win, not to compete.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your time. Congratulations, Jun Manzo, once again. Ladies and gentlemen, your player of the game, Jun Manzo.
Thank you very much, Brian. And that is our final game of today, everyone. The final score right here, KL Aseel 83, NS Matrix 70. Tracy, your parting thoughts before we say goodnight.
Yeah, well, I think, it was another great night of basketball. And, you look at the stats and generally they don't lie. So turnovers probably played a part for NS Matrix. And and I think the three-point percentage plus the free throws, actually both teams weren't so good in that, so something to work on, but probably three-point percentage stood out as well. And as we said, potentially tiredness, but KL Aseel, I thought, did a fantastic job. And correct me if I'm wrong, was that the first time they've beaten NS Matrix?
Yeah, that is. They haven't, that is. So just looking at some of the highlights right here, and Jai Reyes did a very, very good job, and he also, number 11, Lee, had 4 points, but his defensive game, and Wei Long, Tan Wei Long, the team captain, he really grew in stature today with 11 points, and really, really good stuff shown here tonight by the Aseel team. They deserve this. They really deserve it.
Oh, no, I think, yeah, absolutely. As I said, I thought they played 4 very solid quarters and, were just very consistent throughout the night.
And consistent they were. And Matrix, I mean, again, whether it was whatever reason, not playing well, whether they were tired, fatigued, or all of the above, but this is, I mean, because 80% of these players are from the national team, this is a great way to come back to earth and say, okay, we've had a good overseas tour. Let's come back to basics. We got beaten by a very young, hungry team. These guys want our position on the national team. We've got to compete and work.
Yeah, well, that's, they're all good points, Ben, for sure. And they've come back and, and I'm sure they'll regroup with their wanting to do better in their next game. And that's the thing, you go away and you've been overseas, and once you've played that game, you're like, okay, we're done now. We've got to make sure we're ready for the next game.
Absolutely. And don't forget, everyone, the basketball takes a break tomorrow because of the general election. So please travel safe wherever you are traveling to around Malaysia and vote. And then we're back on Sunday night. One game at 6 o'clock, one game at 8 o'clock. And then after that, we take a few days of a breather. We move to Johor on next Thursday. And then that will be the Johor leg. And then the week after that will be the Penang leg. And then after that, towards the end of the tournament, we have a game on Monday night as well. And then towards the stretch, we will have a best of 3 in terms of the playoffs for this tournament. So we still got a lot of basketball left to be played this Sunday and on Monday. And then it's early days yet, Tracy, in this tournament.
Yeah, well, absolutely. As we said, they're going to play each other, I think, at least 3 times, I believe, with the schedule. So early days, they'll go back and do their review of the game, video review, whatever they need to do. But both teams, will be moving forward and hoping to get some wins
So that is the highlights right here. Iman Ajmal with the runner right there down the stretch. And, you know, it's great to see young guys like him getting some minutes. And Sharwin Sivaragu. But that is the highlights right there.
So what you waiting for? What you waiting for? Give them what they came for. This is what they came for. Long shot, but I got the reach. Pop lock, now I'm off the leash. Mic drop, I ain't gotta preach.
One-on-one, check ball. You do know this is my house, right? Yeah, it's my house too.
Take charge, no one can compete. I just do what comes natural.
Big time shot by Kickoff.
This is what they came for.
Keep going. But it was good enough, but more energized.
So what you waiting for? What you waiting for? Give them what they came for. This is what they came for. Long shot, but I got the reach. Pop lock, now I'm off the leash. Mic drop, I ain't gotta preach.
One-on-one, check ball. You do know this is my house, right? Yeah, it's my house too.